Here comes some badasses.
Yeah, they are, man. The Steiner brothers with Ted DiBiase. And listen, I appreciate that we're trying to keep Ted in a gig here.
Yeah.
We brought him over to be a part of the NWO, and then essentially Bischoff stole his gimmick, took his job. So now we got to find something for him to do, and he's with the Steiners, and hey, that's something. But when I think of the Steiners, never, not ever, do I think about them being with Ted DiBiase. I mean, I know it happened,
Right?
but it's just like, nah. Sort of like and Lord, I love me some Ted DiBiase. The $1 Million Man when I was a kid was such an iconic character. But remember when on the WWF they brought the Legion of Doom, Paul Ellering, and then they found that fucking dummy Rocco?
Yeah.
I choose to block that out. I choose to remember the Road Warriors with Paul Ellering, but not with the dummy. And I'm not comparing Ted DiBiase to that, but I'm saying I do block it out in a similar manner.
Oh, okay.
Where it's like, I don't want to even remember them with Rocco. Well, I don't really want to remember the Steiners with Ted DiBiase. Like, it just doesn't fit for me.
You know, we have conversations backstage all the time.
Yeah.
And we have pretty cool conversations about wrestling and what you witnessed as you were moving up, as you were, going through wrestling. And I talk about all the time, who was the real badass backstage?
Rick Steiner.
Yes, that's it. It was Rick Steiner.
Mm-hmm.
And not that he beat up people backstage, but he is the one guy that no one knew that if it came down to being a shoot, everyone knew who would win. It would be Rick Steiner. He was just legit.
All right, let's talk about this. This is fun, the fantasy book. 3-way dance.
All right.
Rick Steiner.
Uh-huh.
Ming.
Okay.
Ron Simmons.
Okay. Stalemate, I think. Steiner was one. Okay. We just got names. Ming. You're right. Absolutely. Ron Simmons. But there was another one that I was not familiar with.
Okay.
When I asked the guys who had worked in the WWE.
Right.
And you know what name comes up?
The Karate Man. Steve Blackman?
No.
I don't know.
Shelton Benjamin.
Oh, now I knew he was a world-class wrestler.
Yeah.
But I didn't know he would fuck your deal up.
Oh, they're guys who would say that's one guy who had an amateur background, who was a great athlete that you just didn't want to fuck with.
Right.
Yeah. Not that he was in the corner saying, "Get out of my face," but just guys knew how good of an athlete he was, and they knew that when push came to shove, And there's some stories that I'm not going to reveal here that I've heard because it's not up to me to reveal. But anyway, I never met Shelton Benjamin, but I think it's great that his name comes up when we talk about, legit guys backstage.